welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have for you Qualifier 7 of our TPR Season 2 tournament. We're super excited to be here. We hope you're ready for some wolfy action. On comms for you today, I have the wonderful Alex and Lee Harold, totally not related in any sorts. And on tracking, we have Lyric and Bear Kafka. So why don't the two of you take it away?
Hello, everyone, and we finally got a restream going for Twilight Princess Randomizer Season 2. Super hype.
So there's quite a few changes from Season 1. For example, we have Dungeon ER. But, like, the way our the hints are completely different. We also have, random spawns. And we've changed the amount of, like, bugs that can have good stuff from 6 to 4. And we've also added the pumpkin and cheese for Snow Peak Ruins. And in lieu of Dungeon ER, we also have the Bulblin Camp key shuffled somewhere in the world for if we need to go to the Arbiter's Grounds entrance.
We also have checks there, including the infamous pig. What will he have eaten today? Find out. If we need to, at least.
We've also changed it so, like, Lake, the Isle of Riches is junked this season, and so is Northern Desert.
French vanilla spawn, because it's just in Farron Woods.
Forest, Lake Bed, and Temple of Time. Okay. Those are our 3 dungeons. And Forest is in... Forest Temple leads to Lake Bed. So that's our foolishes. Temple of Time, Linearu Spring, Linearu Field, and South Castletown. City in the Sky led
to Forest Temple.
Yep. And I know Lake Bed led to Forest, and then...
There was Goron Mines, I believe.
No, it's not Goron Mines. It was one after, because for the entrance to dungeon, it's listed in the order that you beat the game in.
Ah, yes.
2 items in Sacred Grove.
Huge.
Dead fishing rod in
the ice puzzle.
Yep. And then we had a sometimes required bow. Oh, there's a bow on Koro as well.
But we're getting 2 very different paths here. Like, Aura's heading more towards Hyrule Field, whereas Ryuken is doing more Ordon Village.
Yep.
We got quite a few checks here in the village.
But yeah, the one of the big things is you have to actually go into the province.
Forest path to Argarok.
To Armagoma.
Oh, I see, Armagoma.
But yeah, looking at it, it's a good chance that we might actually have a path to Ganon hint this seed.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the big changes, was that it's more likely to gen this season. Because it was possible last season, but the odds of it happening were so overwhelmingly low that it almost never did. But this season, it should be far more likely. Jet Aura Blast going through Farron Field. Which
Oh,
will
gosh.
open up the warps for the other provinces.
Simultaneous heart pulls. And a bomb bag. That's in Fair and Field.
Yep. Magic armor. That could be pretty useful. Because we don't have Goron Mines entrance required, nor do we have Goron Mines required, so... Also, we've been spotting quite a few orange rupees.
Heck yes.
Yeah, one of the new hints this season is the major item location, which tells you of an... It doesn't mean that it's required to beat the seed, but it's a an item basically that has a big change in like Link's inventory. So like hidden skills, any of his major items, other major items like Castletown Path to Diababa. But like hidden skills, bugs, obviously his quest items, which also include bottle and non-required items for like the seed, like.
Bo is just being nasty today.
Yep.
But it looks like Ryuken's got him on the ropes now.
Yep. Bo is so annoying. In the Drehen branch, they just make him do the slap every time. But not in the main season.
Well, it looks like there wasn't really much in Ordon Village.
Yeah. It is a pretty check-dense location, so it's not like the worst thing.
Yeah. So we're just gonna see Ryuken do what Aura Blast already did.
Yep. But yeah, the other thing is we can now have more colors for Link as a wolf and Epona. There's a change between 1.2 and 1.3. Oh, that was Aru's memo. Okay.
Yeah, Aura Blast also has it.
Yeah. Looks like Ryuken is gonna go and do, Oh, Orden Cat Rescue is another orange rupee, so...
Right, the bow is on... I think it was the Shellblade chest in Lake Hylia.
Yeah, Shellblade.
Shellblade.
Which, Oroblast can actually logically do, because we do have, Bomb Bag.
Yeah. Orange rupee spotted.
But yeah, Oroblast getting some pose for Castletown. And Ryuken is going to be getting the stump chest with that Poe, probably. Well, that is a dead check there, so... But yeah, Aura Blast will be able to get up to 19 pose, which will be really good for going into Castletown.
Orange rupee spotted.
Yeah, Ryukin is just about to... Oh, yeah, lake bed. Okay, lake bed is in forest.
It's a very wet tree today.
Alright, and this is the... So funnily enough, we actually do have a third check in logic, because we have access to both a bomb bag and to arrows. Actually, a few more than that.
I think your mic picked up.
Oh. Hash
There's
sketch.
a sketch.
That's one major item. But yeah, I was just talking about how one of the big changes was being able to talk to Midna to warp back to spawn or to a dungeon entrance.
Makes it very convenient.
The Shellblade and Malamart is dead. That's actually a really good hint because that Malamart check requires two wallets, and it is technically 697 rupees for cost, because you have to pay 99 to open the Malamart branch in Castletown in these settings. And then the rest of the money is to, well, obviously buy
Ghost horse.
Aura Blast doing Bomb Rock. Man, this check is quite annoying without arrows.
Or a boomerang.
Yeah. One of the big ones is there's Dungeon ER now. It'll tell you immediately which dungeon entrance goes to which dungeon from the Midna hints. Foolishes are also like on Midna now, so you start basically with the Foolishes. But you can access those hints at any time and anywhere, basically. Another big one is changes to the hints. Like, we have a major item location hint, which tells you where major items are. Like, one spot that has, like, major items, but it can, like, the major items don't have to actually lock much or anything at all. Because, like, that S-Shay sketch could easily be just nothing. But another one is it's more likely to gen a path to Ganon hint, whereas in Season 1 it was pretty much impossible. Another one is you actually have to go to the region to warp to locations in said region, instead of just simply warping anywhere. The dungeon hints have also been changed. But we'll get to those when we see them. Because another thing is that we have changed the amount of bugs that can have items from 6 to 2.
4, you mean?
4, yeah, to 4.
I know
the
you have
sword hints have been changed as well.
Domain.
But there was also some changes to the sign in Snow Peak Mountain, where it's been nerfed, basically. Doesn't have as much information now. And another thing, big change too, is we start with with ending blow in our inventory, so we're not going for a casino looking for that. Kakariko Graveyard Path to Ganon.
Might be on the Ashe sketch or Lantern.
Yep, one of those two.
Speaking of Snow Peak Mountain.
Yep. It'll only pretty much tell us if there's something beyond this point. Which, considering the context of the other hint, because we saw, like, fishing rod not required in Ice Block, I knew it was probably going to be nothing.
Looks like Aurablast is going to be picking up that bow.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing to do right now. Because it does, like, significantly speed up. Bomb Rock being hinted right after doing it is really, really nasty work game. But I think he's going to get the 2 statue chests first. Because they are Sphere Zero, so... But another big change was the Isle of Riches is junked, as well as Northern Gerudo Desert, whereas Boblin Camp has been added. There's a fishing rod. And another orange rupee. But we'll have to see what, where we go from here. Okay, that's a hidden skill. Deku Toad chest is dead. That's actually pretty big, because that was, there's quite a few new dungeons sometimes in Season 2. There's the Deku Toad chest, there's the Goron Mines Claw Shot chest, which is a carryover from Drehen. But yeah, other than those, the previous sometimes hints, dungeon sometimes hints are in the sometimes pool. Now, every single check except for the Master Sword pedestal checks are sometimes hints in Sacred Grove. But yeah, having that Aru's memo, like, before going into... into Graveyard is going to be really helpful. I have a feeling it might be a claw shot in the Graveyard. Because that's typically what it is a claw shot, though it can technically be spinner as well. Oh, it's spinner.
Nice. I mean, that does check out.
It does mean, though, that the key for Temple of Time is probably fairly early.
Yeah.
2 swords in dungeons. And we know Temple of Time is one of our foolishes, so...
Lake bed and forest.
We'll see what's on Charlo. An orange rupee. But yeah, we do actually have shops on, but only for checks with more, like, that's what lock. Oh, Izza has a required Dominion Rod.
Damn.
And R.I.P. Plum.
Rip Plum. Once we get... Well, with that bow, that should make it, accessible.
Yep. And the bow is available.
I think Ryuken might actually be going for this one, for that in Lake Hylia.
Oh yeah. Well, you also need to get to the water bombs anyway for later, because one of the entrances, I believe, is in Lake Bed. It's looking like maybe Claw's locking the path for Diababa. That's unfortunate. Well, there'll be no bugs today. But yeah, Oroblast will be getting his spinner very soon. I'm pretty sure the Sky character is in Forest Temple. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, probably the desert is the most likely spot. We do have a Dominion Rod we can chase down, like, in... like, for Izza, but that can be... Since we don't have the other one, it's not nearly as big right now. But I think Aura Blast is also going to be getting water bombs. Right, yeah, that was also a pretty big change, too, was the ability to swap out your bombs without having to buy the bomb bag on Barn. But yeah, I get the feeling that Aura Blast is probably gonna get the bow first. They might go to desert. Because there isn't much point in, like, going to Izza right away. Because there's only one singular Dominion Rod lock to check, and you can't even get... I was just going to the desert. Yeah, that's fair. Since we could technically full clear Bulblin Camp on our first trip, that helps a bit too. So we'll get to see what's on the pig.
Someone mentioned pig! Let's just say we are connoisseurs of the pig in Bulblin Camp. We have to investigate what his last meal was, after all.
Yeah. Alright, let's see... Another bomb bag.
Another bomb bag. Nice.
That's convenient.
Orange rupee. Meow.
Well, let's see what the this hint says. Okay, is that one's just
Repeat.
telling us that, yep, repeats. And again, we pretty much have pretty much most of the hints that we're gonna need, so. Oh, there's more water bombs. And Ryuken is going to be grabbing that bow. Alright, we'll see what's in the desert hint. Okay, so Zara's Domain underwater Goron is dead. He drowned.
Yep. Now you can hear the game over theme from this game playing for that Goron. Feed those hungry clams. Something a little explosive.
And that'll be Bo. You could actually do this with regular bombs as well, because the grab range for the clams when they're trying to attack basically extends way upward. And they'll grab the bomb out of your hands.
Orange rupee spotted. Link spotted. Alright, let's see what his last meal was.
But first, we gotta get our sign in Baldwin Camp. Star 2 dead.
Yeah, we already got that hint.
True. Another
Orange rupee spotted.
Well, that was required.
Core armor.
He ate a wallet. So, that's why it was sometimes. That's why it was sometimes required, was because that wallet also is a bow.
Yeah. Capitalist pig ate a wallet.
Look, man, he was hungry.
He needed to survive, so he had to, he needed to exploit those Baldwins for their worth, you know.
Poor guy's starving.
Yes. Someone please think of the pigs.
Oh, he's gonna blow up the rocks or see if he can get some off the grass.
Ah, yes.
These rocks will always have rupees in them.
1 rupee short.
He could have blown up those rocks.
Clutch.
He could have blown up those rocks because they always have a. They always have some rupees on them. There's a lot of, like, rupees in the grass as well.
Ryukin grabbing that Dominion rod. But first he has to lock in on his canoe.
True. When our blast is going to go through Orden Village, we know that there's basically nothing here.
Yeah. This is basically going to give Ryukin a bit of a lead for now.
Although Ryukin's probably going to go into the desert too.
Yeah. You will at least pick up that wallet. And maybe the second bomb bag.
Although there is that castle town. North of Elden Bridge opened up too. That would be worth investigating with this.
Oh right, there's also the Zora armor.
Yeah. The Zora armor, so it is required. The canoe is so annoying to control.
I blame water physics. They always make water physics so bizarre to control.
It's realistic.
Yes. I mean, this is like a roaring river, as some may say.
but we actually have a fair bit we can do in Lakebed Temple.
Yeah, of course.
So it wouldn't be too bad to get back to.
And I don't think we got a path to Moorfield. No need
We're
for
not
it.
gonna get that.
Oh yes, doing like Temple of Time, not like the actual dungeon, but
you can't. You need a Orden sword for it, for that entrance.
Yes.
We don't even have wooden sword yet. However, the Serpent's Baba Grotto and the Spinner Chest are both available.
True.
And we are still missing a major item in Sacred Grove. We saw the one major item already.
Yeah. Ashe sketch.
Which did in fact lead to something this time around.
Yeah. The spinner. Because we do love to spin.
I mean, considering that there's a whole tournament named after the spinner.
True.
I mean, it's a fun item. It's just such a shame that it doesn't really crop up more often in this game. Well, there's the other major item.
Damn. Not particularly useful at the moment.
Yeah, chasing Castletown makes sense here for Ryukin. He's not gotten the unfortunate news that he'll need likely need a claw shot. Which at this point is looking like it's in Lakebed Temple.
Orange Rupee.
Yeah, they are in fact considered major items, even if you start with one. Because, the second level actually does have logical implications with shields. It's for one check, but it can come up.
Why waste money on a hidden skill when you could just work with the one we start with?
I would say that the fourth one is kind of useful if you have a Rang, because you can skip a Dominion Rod requirement.
True.
So probably to Upper Zora's River for that Dominion Rod. But it's gonna, I think it's gonna come down ultimately is who's gonna go back and go into Lakebed Temple, because I feel like the progression is there. Probably a first claw shot, actually.
Yeah, that checks out. Looks like Ryuken is going towards desert now. He can at least pick up the wallet and the Zora armor. And that might propel him towards lake bed again.
Yeah. But first, the extremely the low sphere stuff, because the Aru trick is 0-0, but the Tadpole is not. You can do it without. I mean, as long as you have Shadow Crystal, you can do it, but it is not considered in logic. Oh. There's our claw shot. Yeah, that makes sense. Ball and chain can be like extremely late into logic. So the not required fishing rod is just simply, you know, again, just for yeah. Because the thing is that all it means, because of the fact that it's in linear field, doesn't mean too much. All it just means is that Snow Peak, the 2 Snow Peak checks have nothing. That's all it means. But yeah, after that, not a bad idea to go into Lake Bed if you're Aura Blast.
Ooh. That claw
But yeah,
shot.
fishing rod required, it doesn't mean too much. Because ball and chain can be really late into logic. Ryuken is going into the desert.
Yeah. Aura Blast looks like he can actually do 2 different dungeons, though one of them is foolish. You'd still need the Sky character in order to get into the Forest Temple.
Actually, for mines, you do need iron boots, like for mines entrance.
Yeah.
There's the fishing rod for Ryuken. Which we do now know is important.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a desert play. Makes sense. So, because it's in the ice block, it's not required, hinted as not required, and the reason it's not required is because it only locks 2 checks. But it seems like it's locked by everything else in the seed, so that's why it's not required.
Yeah, we haven't really found it all chain.
there's no logical way of getting there yet without ball and chain, which is probably so late into the seed, which is why it's not required.
In a nutshell, I think it's just because it's locked behind that other fishing rod.
Yeah, it's for those specific, like, for the 2 specific checks, because it's so, like, it seems like it's so late in.
I wonder when the tracker's going to be updated with a bomb counter. Because we do have a maximum of 3.
Oh, Aurablast is going to go into Star Game. Since we only need to do Star 1, it's either this or it's the balcony chest that has the item. And I'm gonna wager that it's probably Star Game. No!
Nope.
Oh gosh, it's the balcony chest.
We're gonna need an invoice for that, I think.
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna be toiling with lots of paper this seed. It's almost like this game is descended from Majora's Mask, which also has a lot of paper.
Yeah, the other fishing rod has to lock it at this point. We even got the cat hint, so the Orden cat rescue hint.
Actually, I can't really think of a Zelda game that doesn't have paper.
True.
Even Link to the Past has a book.
True. Oh my god. I think this is a, like, bed play here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It does give Aurablast that lead. For now.
I mean, there's so much you can do in here, and there's probably a sword in here as well.
Yeah.
I like how Link is doing the doggy like dog treading while talking to her.
Yes. Midna never has to worry about swimming because she's already on the back of something that is swimming.
True.
She floats anyways.
Dog doing the doggy paddle, true. Well, Link is a good boy.
He's the best of boys. What kind of treats would Link like for Midna? What kind of... Would it be like, cheese?
Well...
Pumpkins? Soup?
Okay, I see. But, oh, I know. Fish. Because there's a... You know,
True.
Orden cat rescue. You're catching a fish for a cat? Oh my god.
Maybe milk.
Oh, I see what Aurablast is doing. Since he got the big key, he's trying to drain out the wallet now.
Oh yeah. No need for iron boots. For now.
We do need them for Goron Mine's entrance.
Yeah.
Because, you can technically go around without it, but,
It's slower.
we're grabbing Uku here.
yes.
And there's the wallet for Ryuken.
Speaking of cheese tax, the pig with the wallet.
We have 2 swords in dungeons. Now Ryuken is going north of Elden Bridge. I think he may have been baited by the not required fishing rod.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's doing Elden Field here.
That trick is actually relatively easy to pick up, even for, like, someone like me.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a good one to pick up. Oh, it's our rupee.
You don't have to worry about being broke.
Yeah, he didn't check the sign while he was there. I think he got baited by that, which could actually waste a lot of time, unfortunately. Something good, but no keys.
Might be one of the swords.
Yeah, it's a good chance it is a sword. There's also a possibility that it could be the other claw shot in there, too. The possibilities are endless, especially since it could be invoice. But nice, we have achieved heavy armor.
Just let that sink in.
Oh, he's sinking all right.
Yes,
He's
to a
sinking
new
deeper
low.
into the seed. So this is double claw shot locked here that Ryuken's doing.
More water
course.
bombs. We love water bombs. In Lakebed Temple, at least.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a peek into Cack Gorge Lantern Cave here on Ryuken's side.
Orange rupee spotted.
Oh no! Oh my god, that's more running he has to do,
Running around.
or taking damage.
True.
Oh no!
God! The plight of being rich.
Suffering from
Yes.
success. Yeah, indeed.
I'm sick and tired of always winning.
Right. Speaking of orange rupees. Oh no, I have too much money. Imagine if Twilight Princess had a bank.
Yeah, just like Majora's Mask. They had paper, but they don't have banks. Hyrule was like, no, we don't need banks.
Not even a credit union.
Exactly.
True, they are, but in the randomizer, it's like, nah, not anymore. Ryuken also making his way back. Oh my god! Not again!
So many orange rupees. There's like 3 of them in Lakebed Temple already.
I mean, there's 52 in the pool.
Yes.
And you can get them dropped from Dark Nuts as well.
Yes. The wealthy get wealthier. In before another orange rupee.
No, there's one of our
it's
swords.
The sword! Huge! Finally!
Oh, it might be invoice, or it could be another sword. Nothing said. There's nothing saying that there has to be another. That there's only one sword in a dungeon. You can beat an enemy to death with a stick.
Yes.
That is absolutely true.
A big stick.
A pointy stick.
It's also got some markings on it. So it looks like it might have been carved.
It was. It's Link's sword. It was his training sword.
Yes. Before you had to give it to, Tallow. It's time... But Link gets a better sword. The well, technically the Ordon sword, and then, the Master Sword. Honestly, Link should just keep the Master Sword as a family heirloom.
No, he's got to put it back.
True. It's not his.
It's also, like... I think you forgot about the little secret tunnel. Yep. Happens to all of us. A really cool stick that your great-grandfather found. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness it wasn't an orange rupee.
And here's the sword that your great-grandfather stole from one of his friends.
Right, because the Deku Toad was hinted dead. That is such a convenient hint. Because Deku Toad sucks without the, without bombs and arrows, and without the ball and chain.
Not wrong on that. Stealing is indeed caring.
Yeah, Deku Toads suck. 100%. Especially when she's carrying the whole species on her back. Opportunistic acquisition.
It's an acquisition of,
It's not just your sword, it's everybody's sword for all to share.
It's the people's sword.
Oh my god. Damn, this dungeon was basically just, rude lizard.
Oh, just barely.
Oh my god, yeah, true. Oh, and he can't even get out without using Uku. Right, because he hasn't gone back for the fishing to the fishing hole.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it may be a while. But Aeroblast should be able to full clear, or at least do as much, before just dipping.
Oh, there's the character.
The book!
That would be considered something good in in this seed, because it can be considered a junk in like settings that do in seeds that do not have the City in the Sky entrance required, but in this case,
it is.
That is considered the something good, at least one something good. And there is a chance that there's another something good. It's a non-zero chance.
But Link will be teaching us how to read.
Just like those old 2000s computer games.
Now imagine, Link obtains his T501 tax forms, and he holds it up the same way he would with any other item.
Hyrule and taxes. That's just madness.
Simultaneous scaling, but one of them is, well,
east and the other is west.
Don't you mean west? 52
Yes.
orange rupees, so I could just give all of that to the IRS.
Hey, look, even there are some things even the Joker does not try to mess with. And if the Joker's not messing with them, then, well, you better not either.
Girl. Alright, let's see what this one is.
All the extra money. Oh, this would be really good right here for armor, because if you get the fall damage, that's quite a few rupees dropped. True, Yoshi is the true villain here.
Time for Link to get the shock of his life. Although that, to be fair... Oh!
The jellyfish was too low. The berry was too low. Oh my god! Everyone's favorite, grinding out the rupees so that you can sink, so that you can skip your iron boots requirement. Everyone's favorite. Because we don't have iron boots.
That's why.
If we had iron boots, we wouldn't be doing this. But we don't.
So this is just as tedious as, like, OT Water Temple.
They have to be somewhere, but at this point it's faster just to skip them. I see. We're gonna use the return to spawn here. Watch this be another orange rupee. Also, we have to figure out where they are. They're basically unhinted.
Oh! More orange rupees!
Okay, boss key loop. I find myself often doing boss key loop before the, like before the water level changes. The thing is we have almost nothing else left in logic. Especially considering we only just got a sky character. And we still need to find the boomerang. Besides, this is one of those seeds you can technically skip Iron Boots on.
Yeah. There's a possibility that we might get another orange rupee. Alright. Just the boss key chest after this. Oh, a bottle.
That'd be pretty funny. A debt system for this. But that is the fairy tears as well. Our dungeons are, let me check again. Forest Temple, Lakebed Temple, and Temple of Time, so no. Although we do need to get into the Goron Mines entrance, but we can in fact do this without, So yeah, we're probably gonna go into Forest Temple then. You know, we might have to get an entrances command, I think.
Yeah.
For this season. It's slow without irons, but if irons, like getting irons is slower, like when you're in go mode, you just gotta go faster.
Shield.
The shield that equips itself.
The shield ain't gonna equip itself. Wrong. It always does that.
Yeah, well, we know there's another sword in a dungeon, and the claw shot has to be somewhere. Boomerang is probably then in... We have to find the invoice. That could be in here. Okay, so ook is nothing.
Rip monkey. Bug.
Bug. Unfortunately, it is a dead bug. Oh god! Oroblast got yoinked.
Eaten by plants.
Yoink!
Nope! Imagine being stopped by a plant.
There we go.
Not this time.
Yeah, especially since they wrote off the fishing hole. Which is actually really unfortunate.
Orange rupee. We should get an orange rupee counter for this.
Yes. Yeah, the fishing hole hint. Yeah, they didn't even read the Upper Zora's River hint. They just bailed out. And there is also a chance that they may have just flat out skipped it, which is, and like put it down, which is unfortunate if true. We do have a few more checks in Desert as well, so I mean, for Oroblast, I should say, but we don't have a whole lot.
Well, I think Ryuken is going back to the fishing hole.
Yep, to get that that claw. Yeah, that's possible. It's something that's easy to misread. Looks like he's going back. That's good news. Stop throwing your claw shots into the water! Oh god. Ball and chain! Oh, wait. That can't be path. Like, that actually can't be path because it locks nothing.
Yeah. The only thing it locks is another fishing rod. But that's
Which is
locked
already
behind
dead.
the sky character.
And it's already hinted dead. So yeah, there's the ball and chain. That's the logic there. It does save on bombs, though, so we'll take that. But we've still not found a... yeah, Linearu Field is foolish. And, it's hinted dead. It's a fishing rod that is not required. Sword! Oh my gosh, that is the other sword, and that means we can get into the Temple of Time entrance for the owl check.
Yes.
Hey!
But of course, we know it's dead at this point because we already saw the two major items in Sacred Grove.
Lantern!
Lantern! That's probably it right there. That is one more check, but in forest. But we are going into Farron Woods, into the Purple Mist. It's just too reasonable to do. And we are looking for the invoice because that's the only check left in Hyrule Castle Town that we have not seen. And I'm so glad I wasn't playing this seed. I don't think I would have fallen for the fishing rod one though. Yes, double lemon. But we are
double lemon.
Seedbot is always out for blood. That is like the #1 rule of like every randomizer. If it's automated violence.
Yes. They're all about streamlining the violence.
I would say it's pretty rough, especially if you get baited by the hints. Orange rupee spotted. Oh my god.
Purple Mist is pretty dead today.
Yeah, but not entirely shocking either. Oh, we're seeing Great Bridge here. It is technically our most check-dense overworld location.
Yeah.
And we're still looking for the invoice as well, which is required for the last check. But another thing that's nice about this tournament is we got more models. And I think the Linkle model is actually legal for... I believe it's legal? I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god! Okay, it's legal. Good to know. I didn't want to, like, you know, spread misinformation on this. But it's good to know.
But finding that second claw shot is really nice. It's also locked behind the other claw shots.
Yep, it is a claw-locked claw. True, he did. Orange rupee spotted. But yeah, we're looking just for a sword and invoice for go mode here. That is nuts. And we know the sword has to be in the overworld, which helps. Oh, and Rang too, but Rang is behind the invoice, so yeah, Temple of Time is in but you can actually make it up there without iron boots, but it is a pain. I would not recommend it. We do have a Dominion Rod required. So we could have the double dom rod requirement as well. There is desert on the table for that. Yeah, true. It has to have, like, be on an owl statue. That could be where iron boots are, for all we know. Yeah, that is also true, is that it could be deep into Temple of Time. And it would still be barren, it would just mean that owl statues are nothing. But, looks like we're going to go into the Bombskit Grotto soon enough. Because we are looking basically for iron boots, boomerang, and the last sword. But we'll see what's in the Bombskit, like the lantern chest in the Bombskit Grotto. Knowing that lantern is very much likely the path item in Forest Temple. Yep. Well, we got the one in the graveyard as well. Oh, nice, another bottle. Well, wait, Ryukin got that one because he bottled up the golden shoe. You can do Morpheal with magic armor, but it kind of sucks to do it with wooden sword. Yeah, it's required for Temple of Time this season, like with these settings. Because it always locks the first small key.
Oh yes, and there's also Kakariko Gorge.
Yep, Kakariko Gorge, Lantern Cave. It is doable, but doing that while being slowed down kind of sucks.
So true.
Yeah, we got the Hyrule Warriors Link model on Aura Blast's side. The scarf and everything. It's just the magic armor's on right now. And there's the Majora's Mask one. the OT Majora's Mask model as well.
Yeah.
The hook shots, the double hook shots looks a little silly. Blast is not gonna like the extra rupees that are in this cave. Yeah, they're too strong.
Very strong. There's still one chest that Aura Blast could get to that Ryuken wasn't
Able to,
that
yeah.
half lantern.
But he has burned through a fair bit of the rupees for that magic armor. Unfortunately,
You'll have to burn through more.
nice. He took an extra hit from the Tektite, so that helps a little bit.
Yes.
We do have the Farron Field Bridge check as well. So that wouldn't be too bad to route in, but I'm not sure. Oh my god,
There it
there's
is!
a sword.
A sword!
Nope. Oh, right, we have the last two Orden village checks as well.
Yes. And so far, the only thing Ryuken has over Aura Blast is the second claw shot.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's the other Dominion Rod! Ah, it's required! Oh, so after Orden Village, you 100% do Dominion, like, Owl Statue checks, then.
Oh yeah.
Especially with that, you know, having a required Dominion Rod. Honestly, here it wouldn't even be that bad just to bail out of Orden Village. But, I mean, it's just the... like, the grotto anyway. The ranch grotto.
Yeah.
Alright, the Bulblin Camp key. That's not even useful this seed. That is so unfortunate.
Looks like we are doing some owl-related checks now.
Yeah.
That could potentially lead Aurablast to getting that second claw shot.
True, with Great Bridge having 2 checks. Oh, that's not it. Okay, besides Castle Town. And since no Rang, no LJAs for this area. Yeah, I did not see those either. Oh my god, another orange rupee. Well, you learn something new every day. Yeah, we'll probably see a clear of Great Bridge, which should be good for Aurablast, because that will get him that double claw shot.
Yep.
And either the invoice or the iron boots are in orange rupee Triforce Hunt, TPR Triforce Hunt when.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, basically. We do need the invoice as well, so... Which is for the balcony chest. Temple time is foolish. So invoice can't be in there.
And it looks like Ryuken will be taking a bit of a bath.
There's a chance it's on Morpheal. That is 3/4 the small keys. I believe that puts the lantern into logic. Alright. Is it here or is it in the desert? Or in Fernwoods? It could be one of those two. But yeah, our blast will be getting the double claw shot. But another bow. Well, that's definitely not it. Because that one's actually bow locked. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, either Farron Woods or Desert for our mystery item. Because we've not seen it, not even a major item yet on the double Dominion Rod. We'll see what's in the graveyard as well. That's unfortunate.
Now, where does Aura Blast go to next? The pig had a wallet for dinner.
He consumed a wallet. He was hungry.
Hungry for money. Speaking of which, orange rupee spotted. Big pigs over the road racing.
I think he's gonna get the under the bridge check first, because that can still be one of the two mystery items we're looking for. Because the double Dominion Rod only has to lock one of the two mystery items. Invoice! Oh my god, it's Iron Boots that has it. Iron Boots are in the owl statues.
Yep.
Oh my god. But yeah, but at this point we're just looking through owl statue chests on owl statues on Aurablast's side. Yeah, you could have one-tripped Forest, but I mean, who's gonna go? I'm gonna go and do Farrenfield Bridge.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I just realized that Ryukin did not do this check. That's unfortunate. He bailed out after the double claw. Oh. Oh. I know it's not for that sword, because otherwise it would say sometimes required for the Dominion Rod. So there has to be Iron Boots somewhere. But we have all four swords on Aurablast's side.
The butter sword. It's a butter knife now. Do we have to go into the desert?
It's either the desert or it's Kakariko Gorge.
True.
It's one of those two. But yeah, it's pretty safe to say that it's just the boomerang in Hyrule Castle Town.
And there goes Aura Blast, scaring the locals.
They deserve it, TBH.
True. Do you really think those pointy sticks will scare the most powerful dog in the world?
But yeah, I would feel pretty bad knowing that you could have one-tripped Forest. There we go. Tricky jump. But they're rarely seen balcony W.
And there's the Rang. That is
And Aura is making sure that he remembers the owl statue shenanigans based on the hints. I will say this was very much not a jet seed.
Oh yeah.
Because you could get, like with an extremely crazy one, you could actually get, like a sub 140 pretty easily. Because we've seen that a couple times in Quals. But the sword is going to be good for Ryuken, because that means he doesn't have to go to the Cat Gorge Cave. There's the Iron Boots! And there it is!
There it is! That is Go Mode.
I feel like this might be a bit trickier for Ryuken now, because he missed out on the Farinfield Bridge chest. He would have had that boomerang had he, you know, gotten it after that double claw shot, but he bailed before that happened. That is truly unfortunate. Yeah, having to go through 2 dungeons and then bailing on them after is just mad work. But yeah, this was a good one to do a restream on, funnily enough.
Yeah.
Because it happened to be pretty diabolical. And then now it's just, where the heck is this big key in Temple of Time?
Dark Nudge test.
It's impossible, but I think I'm not sure on that one, though. Bridge of Hylia was not path at all. Great Bridge. It was,
We had Forest to Armagoma.
Hyrule Castle Town to Diababa, and Kakariko Graveyard to Ganondorf, which that was the spinner. No.
Nope.
It's pretty much only for, Palace of Twilight, which is not on at all in these settings.
Unfortunately. Maybe next season we might get that. Maybe.
Yeah, it hits Twilight enemies for 1-hit damage. And there's the irons for Ryuken. Yeah, it's essentially just for style. Like, for now. Because the only Twilight enemies you even fight in these settings are the ones in Snow Peak Mountain. I think that's Ryuken going to Barren Field here, which would be really good for him because that would basically just put him in Go.
Yeah.
And since they already got that early boss key, that's going to be super nice. Yep, this is Barren Field Bridge right here. So yeah, Ryuken will be hitting Go mode pretty soon as well.
Diababa will be feeling the burn.
And I do hope that we can get more volunteers for the qualifiers on Saturday and on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Because I do have some calls I need to finish and some bad seeds to wash out. Oh, we forgot the happy 1 hour mark, so instead we're going to do the 107 mark. 108 minute mark. Happy 108 minutes.
Yes.
But, yeah, I would like to thank our trackers, Bear and Lyric, our restreamer, Crystal, and
Our runners, Ryuken and Aurablast,
for letting us restream them. And my co-com for putting up with my nonsense.
Well, I mean, you had to put up with mine as well, so thank you too.
But, also should see if
Yeah, the box pushing strat.
Huh. I was seeing where the volunteers command was, because we are looking for more for TPR.
More trackers and more commentators and more restreamers.
Especially since we are a little over halfway through the halfway mark of the qualifiers right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone just, like, kind of finished soon enough. Considering, someone could have just gotten that claw shot super early and just been heavily rewarded with it.
There goes, Diababa.
Gotta do
A lot of
something to
swag
the
points.
through the drop.
And I see the hidden skill.
Yep. But yeah, I know I've been seeing Ryuken do quite a few other Zelda randomizers, like Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, I believe also Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask as well. Whereas I know Aurablast was last season's Challenge Cup champion. And right now we still have, like, no finishers, so there is a chance. But these seeds can be pretty fast this season. It's just that this one happened to be a bit more convoluted than normal, having to double dip. Well, we only had to double dip one dungeon. Yeah, it's possible. Although I have a feeling we may have an early boss key in Temple of Time. May is the key word here.
Yeah.
And we do have something special for yeah. I mean, with a Foolish, you could still theoretically have it all the way into Dark Nut Chest, but my feeling is going off of the Path to Ganon hints more than anything.
It is, in fact, not that. Not
It
on
is
the
not
Dark
the
Nut chest.
Yeah, because the spinner was on Path to Ganon, so my thought process is it's probably an early boss key in Temple of Time. Because I'm not sure how much has changed for if it's still like the same as it is in Season 1. Where if you... Yeah. Well, that's my thought process.
Orange Rupee. You needed one more just to finish it off.
One more for the road. Yep. rude Lizalfos.
How dare they get in the way?
Oh my god, they're doing such a good job pushing.
I'm being trolled by lizards.
There it is.
There it is!
But yeah, I figured it would have been this early just because of that Pat the Ganon hint. Yeah, that poor Keys, man. Getting hits because the Lizalfos were the ones being naughty.
They're always naughty.
But the shortcut in Hyrule Castle is actually on in the desert on the owl on the sky character.
We're gonna get some simultaneous boss fights.
We knew that the Iron Boots or the Invoice had to be locked behind the Double Dominion Rod. But when we saw that Invoice first, like, oh, that was super early into logic. That's like... That's like Sphere 3. Because the first fishing rod hard locks the first claw. Actually, Sphere 2. But it also hard locks the other claw shot, so...
Oroblast is currently dispatching of the giant enemy spider.
Yes. Ooh, not very good RNG, though. But you know how fickle Armagoma can be.
So true.
Whereas that is actually pretty good, but that would have been good for the second hit more than the third one.
Yay, we beat the spider. Or
Huh?
maybe not. Or did he? No, we did.
He's gone. Or she's gone.
True. Because she do be laying eggs.
Lots of them. Ah, there we go. We got our first finisher. Harambu finishing in first place with a time of 1:58.20. Like, I could see that, very much so. A sub 2. But it's definitely not going to be that ginormous one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Possibly just gotten Gale relatively early. Because if you went Lake, like fairly early on, you could have gotten that claw. It helps that the boss key in Temple of Time is fairly quick. But this was definitely one of the more rough seeds of the quals.
A door within a door.
Yeah, exactly. And you also... But yeah, the chandelier shortcut is lowered in these settings, so you save quite a bit of time and an item requirement. I see. Yeah, Uku in Force is like super nice as well.
Well, at least Ryukin didn't have to deal with the annoyance of those Zalfos.
The rupee! It's the thing that's blocking the bomb arrow.
That's a powerful rupee, man. Also, we got another finisher. Volk with a time of 2 hours, 1 minute, and 19 seconds. Second place.
Yep. I have a feeling the finishes are going to start piling in soon.
Oh, yeah.
Because I already saw like how
Speaking
close
of which,
some of the last locations are. Skystorm is third place, just barely getting sniped by Volk. Ouch. But yeah, this is one where the hints can actually trip you up, so... So it's good to think about, like, the fishing rod. If it's not required, it just means that, at the very minimum, that the checks in Snow Peak Mountain are dead. Yeah, we are in sync on bosses. One being a big hairy spider, and one being a
cool
evil
dictator.
desert boy.
Here's the dive. That's better than the Dorito.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Dorito, one was summoned. There's the dive. And then we have one last move before she flings the cheese ball. Another dive. Perfect.
Not too bad, only one Dorito. Well, that's the first part.
Yep.
Well, now just for the last little bit on Get the Beast Ganon section. The final tackle.
Yep. Toss him to the ground. There we go! Just 2 more phases. And he has to be so dramatic.
But yeah, this season is like a bit faster on average than season 1. As you're more likely going to get like the sub 2 seeds.
Alright, that's 1 hit. Just as long as... Perfect!
Oh,
And we got another finisher. Okite in 4th place with 2:06:20. Just barely sniping Aura Blast.
Yep. Because it's right at the end of this section here.
But get your GGs in chat for Aura Blast, because he will be finishing right after this cutscene.
Pretty much, yeah. So, in less than a minute. It's just more Ganon yapping than anything.
So true. Ganondorf does love to yap, doesn't he?
I mean, it's kind of the villain tradition, isn't it?
Quite true.
This is the first hit. The second one.
And there we go. Just waiting for the bot to show up. An official time of 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 44 seconds. GG's.
GG's. But not bad, 5th place, and with 1st place being less than 10 minutes faster is crazy. And Gymnast finishing in 6th place with a 2:08:12. This was a bit on the rough side for seeds, so... Because we had some quals previously where it was like in the 130 range already.
Alright, looks like Aura Blast will be coming in for an interview.
Alright. Oh, and we got a 7th place finisher. Lumi with a time of 2:09:01. In Lucky 7.
True.
Or at least I like to think 7 is lucky.
There's still enough spaces for a top 10 spot, but they will be slowly disappearing.
Yeah, because the fight this fight takes about 4 or 5 minutes, so assuming everything goes perfectly. But I imagine that we may get a couple of finishers, like, pretty close to each other again.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, another Dorito!
Yes, Zelda has way too many Doritos in her diet.
I mean, she is a princess. She could get Doritos anytime she wants.
True. You know what would be funny is that if for one of our quals, we had a required a slingshot.
It is possible.
But that does remind me, I need to practice DPR.
It is time for Link to have a bite of pork. To save the world, obviously.
True.
Oh,
as we get our 8th place finisher. Kalito, 4 with a time of 2:12:40. Just waiting on Aura Blast, as well as.
Gotta get that choo-choo jelly ready.
It does actually save time.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting through a cutscene now. And we got a 9th place finisher, Leology, with a time of 2:13:44. Right as Ryukin is in the cutscene for the final phase. Oh, and hello and GG's.
Hello, thank you. Was a bit complicated for me, all the seed, but yeah, fine. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
the seed was
surprised
tricky.
to that performance, but yeah.
Yeah, the fishing rod hint seemed to throw a few people off.
Yeah. I just realized later on that I should just check the hint as well. At the time,
Yeah.
I just denied it. I thought that was stupid. Yeah. That's
But
why
yeah, it's because
I was.
the fishing
Yeah,
rod was locked behind. That fishing rod was locked behind the
yeah,
other
yeah.
one,
That's what I was.
which is
wondering.
why.
Yeah. I was glad to know that there was something to Isa to route both checks. Yeah.
And Ryukin just finished.
That was a pretty hard seed overall, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. The only thing you had kind of going for you is like Temple of Time boss key was really fast.
Yeah.
Partially helped by the fact that we had a Path to Ganon hint for that spinner.
GG's,
Yeah, and
Ryuken.
Thank you for the GGs. I have 3 words for this seed. You want to know what they are?
Yeah.
Fishing rod hints.
Yep. It's because
Okay, so
that fishing rod, like the first fishing rod, locks the other one. So
Yeah.
because the other one only locks the Snow Peak mountain checks, that's why it's not required.
And
Okay.
the ball and chain locked the other fishing rod. Yeah, and, it was locked behind the first hook shot. Yeah.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. Cause that tripped me up for this whole seed, and
It tripped up a few people.
yeah. Also, yeah, missing that claw
And
shot.
yeah, the major item
was
hint
rough.
did that too, because the 2 major items in Sacred Grove was the Ashe sketch and the
hidden skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that, but then like when I realized I didn't have any locations remaining, I was like, did I track something? So I like went back there and I realized, oh, there are major items here. So then finally went back to the fishing pond and was just like, wow.
Yep, the sometimes required and the not required shenanigans.
Yeah.
The last items overall were hard to find, I guess. The two
That
two
invoice
swords,
was tricky.
the last claw shots, the iron boots, and the boomerang was very hard to get. I guess.
I mean, because of how I routed, I kind of figured that there wasn't really anything else left in dungeons. That lake bed hint was also kind of mean, though. I feel like there's quite a few people that probably full cleared that side of lake bed.
Oh, 100%.
Can't remember what the magic armor was. Where was it? I can't remember. I knew.
Oh, the magic armor?
Yeah.
Farenfield.
Yeah, Fairfield.
Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, it's in the
It
grotto.
was
Yeah. Okay.
Fear 0.
Yeah. Cool. That was good. So good.
Mm-hmm. I guess what helped make it easier is one of the Dominion rods was hinted required on Isa, I believe.
Yeah.
Instead of like being possibly required. I think that was like that kind of helped narrow things down
It really
in
did.
the end.
Like, the only other theory would have been, like, that the other Dominion rod was, like deep into Temple of Time Dominion rod locked. Which is possible, and that would still constitute the Foolish. But it didn't this time.
Yeah, thankfully.
I first thought that it was for the lantern for the Dominion rod for approximately all the seed. When I found it earlier, I was like, "What the fuck?" But
Yeah.
that was for the iron boots then.
That's fair.
Where are the swords?
Well, there was one in Lake Bed. There was one in
Forest.
Yeah.
There was
Okay.
one in Kakariko Lantern Cave Lantern Chest.
Yeah.
And the last one was on the
Yeah.
owl statue in Farron Woods.
Okay. I see.
So another item behind the Dominion Road as well.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you might as well pick that up. Like, you're
Yeah.
probably gonna do desert later than the other ones. Just due to density.
Yep.
Especially if you manage to get the claw shot before going into the desert.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Although
I didn't because
know
of
you
this
two
mistake,
didn't
but
do
yeah.
it, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But it probably
Yeah.
saved you time in the end because, well, there was obviously nothing claw locked in desert.
Yeah, in desert, yeah. I think I backtracked some zones because of this, but yeah. Not for the desert, unfortunately.
And we never
I'm
did
guessing
find
no
the other
one got
one.
Yeah, I wonder because I don't think anyone got Koro 100 from what I saw. So
Oroblast, that's where he got his bow.
oh really?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't
'cause
do the old ways, yeah. So I got the wallet in the desert and after take it to from Koru. Yeah.
I see.
But you know those rupees near Koro, like the boulders, they actually have rupees in them.
Yeah, I just forgot when I when I random spawn. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like crazy where to find 1 rupee, and I just forgot when I go to
Yeah.
random. Yeah,
That happens.
yeah. I thought never mind. I have to go to Farron Field after to Farron Wood after. So I just did north to bottom to take Koro after. And I have to go. Yeah.
But being
And there
able
was
to go-
nothing at all done, as always.
Yeah, well, other than that Dominion.
Other than
rod
the
and
lantern,
King's
yeah.
Power.
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, I
pretty
hate
hard,
going
yeah.
in without lantern for Orden.
Yeah, I really don't like this. And, that was the
I mean,
matter.
it helps that it
Checks
got
had
the
something.
captains.
Yeah.
But yeah, which is funny because we actually got the fishing rod first.
Yeah. Same thing for Bombrock Chest at Elgin Field. I got the hint a little after.
Yeah, I saw that.
One
It's
turn
like,
after, so I did it for nothing, but yeah. Happens.
I mean, if you're not getting stuff before it's hinted, are you really playing rando?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But yeah, other than, the mess of the seed, it wasn't, like, the worst that could have been dealt.
To me, it was interesting because it was like a little difficult, but yeah, I personally made a lot of mistakes, so I have some plans to work on, like the close shot that I would skip, but yeah, that was bad, and same thing for the rupee. Yeah. So
Yeah.
some little mistakes and very bad execution in dungeon as well. A lot of bonks for nothing, So yeah. I have a lot of things to work on for the seed, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of time for practice.
Yeah, so much, yeah.
Yeah, I just need to play more seeds with Lake Bed because these are the exact kind of seeds that will cost me the race. I thought I was going to do worse this qual because of how I played, but I'm surprised I didn't.
It's probably because some people also went into Lake Bed without
Claw shot.
claw shot.
Yeah, that was very hard for this. No
Like,
claw
I
shot
was
and no
actually
iron
worried
was
for you,
what?
Ryuken, because you bailed out of Great Bridge and didn't go to Fair and Field, the bridge chest. It's like, when are you gonna come back for that? Because that was where the invoice was. Like, oh no, that's not good news. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
when I saw that you were warping into Fair, and it's like, yep, I see that coming, which like was really nice. That was probably a big time saver.
Yeah, I guess it was because I lost a little bit of the logic a little as I was scrambling around because I was just trying to find like any kind of progression, and then when I got that double dom rod, things kind of fell more into place, and then I realized, oh, my invoice is probably behind claw shot somewhere.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I have much left to say. I think we got all the complicated nonsense sorted out with the shenanigans of fishing rods.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your mess. That wasn't that bad of a seed. I've never heard a mess seed ever be called not bad, but whatever.
No, that was nice for me.
Well,
That was
Yeah.
the difference between the for me personally with the previous seed where I was last I was go mode with just a int, so that was a bit complicated with this, but yeah, for this seed it's okay.
well, GG to both of you. GG to all the runners. The seed was not very nice if the fishing rod hit just went like 3 off.
Yeah, that's right.
But especially shout out to Aurablast and Ryuken for agreeing to be on our restream today. And thank you to Alex and Lee for commentating for us. And to Bear Kafka and Lyric for tracking today. There is another TPR qualifier coming up on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what that is for all the other time zones, so sorry.
Yeah.
But good luck on the rest of the qualifiers if anybody decides to play them. Hopefully we'll be back with more TPR very soon. Can always use the volunteers if you liked what you saw. But other than that, thank you. And have a nice rest of your day.
Thank you very much for the stream.
Thank you.
Of course, and Trez says bye from afar. He totally didn't almost forget about the restream today. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, bye bye.
Bye.